Oh, he's going. Welcome back, guys. Today we are down the ever faithful but smelly place, Mostyn docks. We are in search for rays today, and whatever else, like I say all the time, comes along. I've got scratching rigs ready to go, and there's another rig which I'll show you that in a bit. But today I'm here with Rich the Hero, and Lewis the Lob is right down the other side into a snag already. But it won't be long until he's into a ray. Now then, there's something special I've got to show you. Don't know if you can make it out there on the pods. The new Icon rods. Look at these bad boys. Come with me and take a look. So then, guys, we'll start at the butt section and we'll work our way up to these absolutely beautiful rods. So we got the M Sport XD Match by LEEDA ICON. Now look at these. Now, there used to be an issue, a lot of you will know, with the tips, okay? The tips on these rods used to break because they used to be spliced to about there. So now they've only got a little tiny splice section on the end, probably 100 mil on all the range. And we've tested these tips and we were having a good casting session last night, and I absolutely flew these leads out with these rods. There wasn't an ounce of, oh, do you know what I mean? Like the old tips. A lot of you will know that they did break, but these rods now, I'm not just saying that, but for £150 recommended resale price, you're getting some rod at that. And on this side, we've got the M Sport XD, but the power by Icon. So this one has a casting weight of 7 ounce. And to be fair, I reckon a lot more. But look at that. Absolutely gorgeous rods. Look at the whipping on them eyes, look. Stunning. Now, I know a lot of you will actually like these. I personally love them. And like I said last night, we were chucking these rods. Not a problem. So yeah, that's enough about the rods for now. I need to get a fish on these rods. So in order to christen them, this is the rig I'm using on this match. So I've gone for a 2-hook flapper with a bit of rag on the top one. And on the bottom one, with a chance of ray, I've got a piece of bluey on there. Now on the power, we've got a pulley rig, but on the bottom, squid and bluey wrap. Same again with the pulleys. I love the pulleys. So yeah, the boys are in. I'm trailing behind. So I best get going. Hopefully, nail a fish. So then, let's get it done. He says that as he breaks his ankle going over the rocks. But look at them for rods. Oh, I need to get a fish tonight on this. So then, let's get the M Sport Match out there, because I need a fish. That didn't sound good then. Lewis has just said he's lost 2 sets of gear and 2 casts. I think Rich is into one here. You into a fish, mate?
No, mate.
Ooh.
It's a big place.
Ooh, okay. So yeah. Let's get these in as quick as I can then. Need a fish on this bank. That's one rod out there. Let's get the power in. Let's go for it. See if we can get a decent fish. Nice to christen it with a rate. It would be nice. There we go. Can he do it? Can he get a ray? Or is he going to be into a snag? Well, Lewis didn't last long. He's lost 2 sets of gear already. And his leaders. Snag City. And there's me. My first cast. On the new icons. Snag. And there's the tail of the Duke of Lancaster. I remember that ship when I was a wee boy. Literally a wee boy. And right here is the getaway boat. When I've blanked and I've had enough. I'll sail out there. Over to the Whittle. The way that line's going in that water on that right hand rod down. What do you think you're doing? Look at him interrupting me video. Unbelievable. Anyway, with the way the line's going down, I sent that right out, which will indicate it's deep. Also, I'm a little bit concerned that the line's dropped a little bit when I was just letting the lead settle and bringing it back in. That it's probably into a snag. Not good. I've never fished this spot. I've actually never fished this side. I've only fished Mostyn once, and that was over the far side in the winter time. So yeah, the place is pretty much new to me. So we can only give it a go, can't we? Can only give it a go. I need to christen at least one of these rods tonight. I don't want that new rod problem when you get the rod and you just keep on blanking. I've got to christen them tonight. Mr. Snagman, look at him. Mr. Snagman, get away from the snags. Do, 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 do. Well, they always say it's best to prepare. Now with the light fading soon, I'm in limited time on this spot tonight. And I reckon there's going to be Crab City out there. I best get a bait ready. So this is going on the dongle. So I've got a piece of squid there and a piece of bluey. What I'm going to do is make a little squid and bluey wrap for the dongle. Just a little bit like that. Do you know what? That's a lovely ray bait, that as well. That's it. Just a little bit like that. It's got to be going. That'll be ready to put the dongle at the side of it and get it sent out. Well, it wasn't a snag, which is good. However, a little bit of weed out there. For 15 minutes being in the water. So I'm going to try and check my bait often. Now, the squid's gone and the bluey's there. So there is something out there picking at it. Come on, the fish. Where are you? I'm going to have to work for these fish tonight, guys. Going to have to work for these fish. Right, you're there. You're there. That's set up. Let's get it in. It's going to be hard to get this 2-hook flapper baited up then. Hopefully, just hopefully, it's not in a snag. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. I'm off to get it in. The top hook on the rag has been stripped. The bluey stripped a little bit, but not a lot. Ooh. Probably small fish trying to get the rag, that is. Oh well, we bait up and we get it straight back out. That is one big ball of rag going out. Look at that, for a juicy rag on the bottom. Let's have it then. I ain't messing about here tonight. That's crazy deep out there. Crazy, crazy deep. Where's that line going? Yeah, we're out the way of the other one. I had to switch the other one because I thought I'd gone over it, but I hadn't. Clicker on. Clickers on that one. And we're set. We're set. The problem is now, unless I get a bite pretty quickly, this light's going to fade. We are at the top of high tide now, so hopefully when it does start running, we'll be into them like. At least I'm the only one not catching. There's a guy further down by the ship as well. I don't think he's catching either, so. There's always time. There's always time. It's getting a little bit nippy, so I've had to put my hoodie on. Now, the problem is, when I click my mic on there, it's just coming off. So, I made myself a little necklace for my microphone. Look at that. Bob on. £100. Rovex. LEEDA. Jobs are good then. Ideal that, isn't it? Look at that. So if you're struggling with your microphone, guys, tie yourself a little necklace, chuck it on there. Top tip of the day. Well, as you can see, the night is drawing in and not one bite between the three of us yet. So it's just gone over high water. It's tough. So dug out the Mackie this time. Mackie squid wrap. See if that'll get one. We've all covered squid, bluey, rag so far. Even the 2 hook flappers, they're doing nothing. Rich is on a 3 hook flapper, nothing at all. I'm just hoping that when that tide turns in a bit and starts rushing back that way, the fish will come back down with it. Hopefully. That's the theory anyway. Now, problem. That's come absolutely stripped. So the crabs are moving around. It's got to be literally baited up every 15 minutes now. Just work hard for it now. Literally work hard for it. Oh, where's the fish at? Don't have to keep pulling in stripped rigs all the time. So every 15 minutes cast, fresh bait, ready to go. Bam, bam, bam. It's the only thing I can do. Hey, that's fishing. That's fishing, guys. That is a beautiful bait. Absolutely beautiful. Now, if I was a ray, I'd certainly smash it. Come on, the rays. That flew. I'm pretty confident with that one. Pretty confident with that one. And it's in. Next. Right. There's no point messing about. I sat there thinking, would it be better if I put a big bait on the bottom on a running rig? Send it. Doing everything for a bite here. This was the to hook flapper one as well, the match. The M Sport match. Doing anything for this bite now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Nice big bait on the deck. You never know. This is tough. Now, it could be to do with the fact that we are on pretty bad tides at the moment. They're not the best, but it is what it is. It's good to be out. It's good to be testing the new rods, and it's good to be fishing with the boys and grabbing the content. It would be nice to grab you a fish though, wouldn't it? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's like a scene out of Twin Town, this. Whoa, I'm going. Well, still not a fish between us, as you know. The right hand rod's coming in now. I've made a lovely, and I mean, it's absolute, let me show you actually, beautiful wrap. Look at that. For a wrap. Absolutely gorgeous bait, but still no fish. In the bucket, what a shot. Right, I'm going to pull that right hand rod in, rebait that. Oh, she's a tough session, this. She's a tough session. That's the marquee. Battered. I think it's just crawling with crabs out there. What a disaster. What a disaster. Every time I'm bringing fish baits in, they're absolutely stripped. So now I've just gone for a big lump of squid. And see if that makes a difference. All three of us can't blank, surely. Surely. Even Lewis, now that's saying something. Even Lewis. But we're all just literally every 15 minutes change bait, try and get over the top of them if there's a fish near them crabs when that bait lands. And that's my theory anyway, but we can only try as hard as what we're doing. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Not even a dogfish, or a whiting, or a weaver. Unbelievable. That's it. We're all done. Beat up, bruised, battered from the rocks, covered in Mostyn poo. And now, it's time to go home. Well, the trio have tried, and we failed. But there'll be more fish to come. I hope you've enjoyed this one, as frustrating as it has been. I'll see you all on the next one. Right, let's get them in. Let's get them in. Snag. That's a good joke. It's in for the session. Ray on. Ray. Yeah, come on. Ray. Yes, Ray on. Yes. Ray on. Oh, it's kicking. Good lunges from it. Oh, she's gone solid there. Come on. Yes. Love that. Beautiful. Only joking. That is literally the problem with our waterways. Disgusting. Dirty old place.